This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to East Lansing and the home of the Michigan State Spartans. Spartan Stadium, a.k.a. the Woodshed. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get back to the action. Kick this deep to begin the game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win can do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the receiver's got it. Jukes to get past the man. Oh, he hits it out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Jukes to get free. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And the Spartans churn out another 1st down.
Here we go.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
And Chris, we're just getting settled into this game and already big plays.
The Spartans lining up here on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Michigan State. Talk about a great way to start this game, for setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Handoff here from the shotgun. They begin with a run that goes nowhere. This defense is fired up.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that drive.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to pass here on second down. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the ball going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On the ground, it's Cavazos.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. And
they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Trying to find some room. It's Cavazos. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And the Red Raiders looking to run some tempo here. Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. The defense all over, and they stop him right at the line.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
Timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. And it's a direct snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. 4th down and goal, I think everybody thinks the quarterback's going to have the ability to run or throw, but instead they run the football in here, and they somehow get this touchdown.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made over the middle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Handoff running right. Enough for a 1st down at the 37.
Well, it's a nice job of picking up the 1st down by this Michigan State running back. And Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer. Always a good back in East Lansing.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Tailback takes the handoff again. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And the Spartans pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Now, the offense tried to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing you he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the 1st down. And, boy, over the years, especially recently, they have had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. Even going back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Third and short now on the 10th play of this drive. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Make the stop, but then moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down. And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Spartans.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Going to run it here. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Will not be brought down. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Now here's the toss play. Breaks free. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking for some space. It's Cavazos. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackled, but first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
We'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they'll They'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the left side. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Contact as he threw it. Oh, and the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Great start with the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The receiver grabs it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sparty.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's delivered. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Direct snap. Breaks free. First down, looking for more now. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Spartans will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try and make up this deficit. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Now they're running on the toss. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job with the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come out 2nd and 15 after the loss. Looking to pass this time. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Red Raiders pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. And they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
7-play drive coming up, but it is third down and long. It's a run. Running back's got it. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Here's the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
They'll run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the 2nd down play. On play action, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Spartans pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Oh, come on, takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you could tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
He keeps it on a design run. Touchdown, Michigan State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point makes the lead 11, 28-17. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Little. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll run it from the gun. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Takes the handoff. It's Little. To the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Red Raiders will have 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Ball handed off. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense
has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. The Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great bid to deny a touchdown.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. They'd love to build a drive, show some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Here comes a handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the tailback's got it again. And the Red Raiders looking to keep this drive moving.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Look out, room to run here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Using his legs, it's Little. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play caller is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. Can he make it to the marker? That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Red Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Runs through the defender. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Toss play to the outside. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, you don't normally expect a corner to make a tackle like this, but he saves a touchdown. What a play by the young corner.
Stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Michigan State.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Their last chance here. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a game today, Chris. Unbelievable. A touchdown here with under 15 seconds to go. A 2-point play will tie this game up. I think we could be headed to overtime.
Listen to the crowd trying to help their defense stop the 2-point try. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's not going to make it. The try fails. An enormous play by this defense to preserve the lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Kicking team makes the recovery, but I think they got there a little early. There was a flag on the field. Now the coverage seemed a little bit eager there. Got to make sure the ball travels 10 yards before touching it, and the penalty will ruin the chance for a recovery and set the offense up. With the clock running down, they're just 1 kneel down away from the victory. And it's a kneel down. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in, higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.